fuck you. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck
It's like
you.
this is the
fuck
future
you.
of gaming.
Okay, anyways.
Huh? Oh, maybe something like jammed the electronic system?
An electronic system. Prepare to be jammed. Something jammed the sensor. Say. There's something else that seems out of place in this video.
What, Big?
Yeah, I thought so too. There's got to be another clue somewhere in this
Is
footage.
it the glove?
Is it the blue badger?
Very well. I'll just make the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Riggett, put out the cause of this.
Hey, the music's back.
Oh, that's probably the glove.
Yeah, the glove.
The glove was keeping it open because it was like
Rubber.
inside. See,
Oh.
it was probably inside the binding or something of the lock.
You know what? That's
the
rubber.
seam.
It's rubber, so it won't connect electricity.
Yeah.
Please
Exactly.
watch closely. This is a continuation of the part 1 I showed you earlier.
Part 1 showed you earlier.
Part 2. Episode 2. Phoenix Wright's other proof. What's this? Something white fell in a locker? That's being racist, Judge. But the soda! It is admitted by an experience that the things that fall out of the doors when doors are opened to. I often fall out and roll great distances.
What do you think he is? The prince from Katamari?
I often fall
You're
out
gonna
and
remind
roll
me of a
great.
Katamari character.
I often fall out and roll great distances. We can't be sure that Ida was in the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggered the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? Giggity? I don't mind a little bit of insertion every once in a while. When do you think the last time the judge has been laid?
Never.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty legit. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor! Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie.
What?
2 of the 3 times I get stuck in the door when I get out of the patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, the tie chokes me. But the object would be extremely thin to fit in the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents.
Well,
Hint, hint.
I wonder what incredibly thin thing, extremely thin thing I have that blocks electrical currents.
Is it that piece of paper?
Maybe.
It would need to be used as an insulator.
Yes, an insulator. But at a crime scene?
Almost like a rubber glove.
There
I
just
don't know.
might have been something that fits that description.
It fits it like
But
a
It also fits my hand.
But insulator, you don't mean. I think I finally got this figured out. Very well. What the witness? Oh, with a wit. Will my judge begins now? What the witness?
We're doomed.
Please, I'll present to the relevant evidence. What was the insulator that was stuck in the door?
It's the K.
The
Trophy.
badger, my badge, the knife, the shoe,
On a cell phone.
the cell phone, this puffy ball, screwdriver,
The handprint.
this unstable jar.
The videotape.
The locker itself was stuck in between the door and the locker. What are these floor plans? Nah, they're not.
The floor plans would definitely be second. Puzzle.
Take that! I found this in a locker. A thin rubber glove.
Oh.
But we can't be so sure that that was in the victim's locker. It has a tag that says SO9 incident.
Buzzword.
The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case! The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. If it's not so, officer begins! Sir, into the pistol, sir!
Oh, it's down.
He's wearing sandals if you look at his thing. Order! 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 He's actually... If you look at
ordering pizza.
If you look at his icon while everyone's yattering, he's wearing socks with sandals.
Huh.
That's weird.
Yattering.
Oh no, that one's wearing shoes. So we're to believe that when the victim, that the victim whom this witness stabbed in Evan's room was not Ted Goodman. It was Jeff Goldblum.
Do not be misled, Your Honor.
Your udder.
Your udder?
Your otter.
What do you mean, Mr. Edwardson?
The defense was merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more.
How about the fact that you say a glove fall, and I have a glove in my freaking hand?
Shut up. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman.
It was Bruce Campbell.
I just know it, okay?
It was Bruce Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
This is my boomstick!
The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this.
What?
Officer Meekins, please testify about this.
Ooh, Senator, me, Senator? I'm not so sure what you are referring to, Senator. Oh, you mean that's a Senator? Of course a Senator.
Lie for me, please.
Like I told you.
Lie for me, please.
It's okay. I'm on so much hot water. I can just say that now.
Nobody
And
cares.
not even care. I'm gonna lose anyway.
Is this a joke? Very well, we can accept money.
Yes, it is a joke.
Mystery Man 2. You made a sequel to Mystery Man?
It's kind of like when you name something the same thing in a Windows computer. Just put a 2 in parentheses after it.
Oh yeah, that's what it does look like.
I don't think they actually made an actual sequel for Mystery Men.
Another one Dane Cook.
I haven't seen that movie ever since it came out.
Where he's the waffler. I'm the waffler. Oh, I'm gonna make waffles.
To be honest, I actually kind of like that movie.
There's a one other thing that approves of the matters of Detective Goodman Asadu. To enter the evidence room, one must enter their ID card. Oh yeah, the ID card.
Well, you could have just stole that.
You mean the
That's
ID?
easier to...
You mean the ID? Oh. Where's the ID card? Oh. Yeah, Bruce Goodman's there.
Yeah.
Which coincidentally is right before Mike Meekins.
Yeah, but he came in twice, right?
Yeah, once before.
Oh, yeah.
About 10 minutes after Edward. One must use their ID card. When ID card is used, there is a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had to use the card. An ID card record? I see.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor.
Just said Cardu. A lot of the popcorn there.
The ID used at 5:14 is that of the victim.
Just before the crime? Yes, without a doubt, that is the victim's ID card. However, one thing that strikes me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due to transferal. Why were there so few people using the room?
Slow day.
This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases.
Actually, holy crap, that's actually a smart thing to think.
Wow, the judge came up with something.
And nobody else even prompted that.
Wow.
It's like, evidence transfer, shouldn't there be more people there? That's actually a legit point. Holy crap. Special cases?
Extremely violent cases involving a police staff.
So people got stab.
Yeah. With police.
Just hearing that makes my skin stand on end. Or
Hair.
Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end.
Your skin stands on. That's disturbing.
That's an interesting quote. I'm going to use that someday. Like, to
I'm
describe
trying to get people to write creepypasta on Venus Wright.
Your hair's right on standing on end. See, there's a little nub at the top.
You know, when you think
A
about
little nub top.
you know, when you think about it, her hair looks almost exactly like Maya's.
Except for brown.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Maya's had like the thing, but it flowed down like a ponytail.
Wasn't
but
her
hers just
kind
rolled
of
up.
purple
Her hair was black.
in the movie?
Yeah, they made her hair like a weird like purpley thing to it.
Yeah.
It was blue.
Oh yeah, blue. Me too. Although it doesn't make much of a difference.
There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleaned up by noon.
Right. I see. Now let's move on to graphics examination. Mystery Man 2. Okay. As one of the prisoners said, at the evidence when an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective used it. Okay.
Mr. Wright, what do you think?
I'm confused.
What?
The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edward to miss something like this.
You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got.
So what are you supposed to prove? That's not his ID card. Okay. There's one other thing that proves that the man is good. Detective used an ID card. Yeah, good. At the time, the detective used his card. But the card was found at the other crime scene. So is that the evidence? That seems like really obvious. Because look, remember we found it at the second crime scene.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the number of it, and then,
Yeah, no, we proved that the number was his number. Where's ID card? Yeah, Bruce Goodman. His number. What is this? Is this last item?
Five.
5. Okay. So,
Who was he missing? Yeah.
The investigator's ID card. Yeah, prosecutor's office. Which happened before. How could that happen? So is that the evidence? That seems too obvious. Let's go for it then, I guess? Would that work? We found it. He can't have 2 ID cards. They said you can only get 1. Everybody gets 1. Time for a objection. Objection. Wait 1 moment, Officer Meekins.
But just one.
I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense.
No.
When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office!
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence for this. It's this very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. A lost item report. It's only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report.
Let me guess. You believe this something to be his ID card, right?
Remember, yeah, he's gonna get his number right.
Yeah.
I can't say for sure. There's a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Oh, there it is.
yeah, someone stole it.
Order! So now, what does this all mean?
Maybe Marshall.
It can only mean one
Do that.
thing. It doesn't require... Well, we found it at the prosecutor's office, and if Marshall stole it, Marshall was investigating the prosecutor's office.
Exactly.
So he might have just thrown it there just to cause confusion. But his whole wallet was there, too. Does that mean he just stole his whole wallet? My wallet's
Sure, he
missing!
took his money,
My wallet's missing!
Might as well.
I have hundreds of dollars in here! I should file this thing about my ID card.
but I'm dead,
I'm dead now.
so it doesn't matter.
The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card! Order! 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 Does the prosecution have a response?
No.